Also, yeah, Baker Mayfield,
Yep.
sort of hovering but can't land anywhere. At what point does Carolina say either this is a bargain or it's not a bargain and we're going to stay with Sam Darnold?
Well, I will say they were happy with Sam in the spring. Doesn't mean they necessarily locked in with him as their starter, but he, I think, showed a little bit more edge and a little bit more fight over the last 9 weeks than they had seen in his first year there. And Ben McAdoo thinks there's something to work with. I think the way you want to look at the Panthers' view of this is bringing in Baker Mayfield would be an effort to raise the floor at the position for them. That they feel like maybe Baker Mayfield's not the long-term answer, but he at the very least could give them average quarterback play, which they are not sure they can get from Sam Darnold based on the way he played last year and Matt Corral based on the offense he's coming out of and the transition.
That's not a good rallying cry there, Albert.
I know it sounds bad, but you know what though? That illustrates why they aren't willing to take on the money. Right.
Here's
and this is going to have to. I think that honestly, I think Cleveland is going to have to take on like 70% of the salary for the Panthers to do this. Like this is going to have to be a good deal for the Panthers because what they're looking at now is Baker Mayfield would come in and could provide us with average play at the position, like 16th, 17th, 18th best quarterback in the league play, which they haven't been able to get the last couple of years, right? So they feel like if they can do that, then like, all right, like now we can open a quarterback competition and we'll see if somebody can rise above that level. But if that's really what you're looking for, is just average quarterback play, well, you're not going to fork over a draft pick and another $18 million to get it.
Well, I can just see opening day. Here's the chant you're going to hear from the crowd.
Let's be average.
Let's be average. Let's be average. Let's be average.
Well, guys, but like, here's the thing. Like, look at like who's the 16th best quarterback in the NFL right now? I mean, probably a decent player, right? Like,
Ryan Tannehill.
Okay, so if Ryan Tannehill is the quarterback of the Panthers this year, they're okay, right? Like their defense is getting better. They, draft an offensive lineman 6th overall. They're skill players like Christian McCaffrey and DJ Moore, and they're not like it's not a bad roster. The quarterbacks just held them back. And I think they believe that getting average quarterback play in 2022 will make them a whole lot more competitive than they've been the last couple of years, especially if some of the young guys on defense, like a Brian Burns or a JC Horn, can develop the way they think those guys are capable of.